Hello everyone, my name is Matt, and I wanted to make this video today to address a certain trend that I've been seeing a little bit on TikTok. Yes, I know I do have a TikTok. I don't post videos, I just use it to like scroll around. There's a trend that I've been seeing pick up on TikTok recently over the past few days that is something that I feel like I need to talk about. And before we continue in this video, I would like to say that first of all, I'm going to be talking about issues of depression and harming yourself in this video. If you're not in the headspace to deal with that, I understand. Just click off the video, no problem. All right, but and I'm going to try to make this video as unedited as possible. I'll admit before we go in, this is a bit of a hot take because I just started thinking about it probably about half an hour ago and really processing. If you know already, then you probably know what I'm about to talk about. But I saw this trend yesterday, I believe, and I just started thinking about it, like I said, about a half hour ago, and I started to really process what it was that I saw. So I want to leave this video as unedited as possible because I don't want it to be super choppy, because I don't want to seem disingenuous, but at the same time, I do want to make sure that I'm slow and deliberate with what I say, and that might take, a few seconds in between sentences and thoughts for me to fully form them and then get them out, because I don't have a script for this video. I don't have a script for any video. I kind of just go off of what I have in my head. So if it seems heavily edited, I don't know how this video is going to turn out in the end before I edit it. So we'll just see. So recently, I've seen this trend pick up on TikTok because a certain tragic event happened on Facebook Live, I believe, where the best that I could find, this event was real, and from what I gathered in the comments, it was a very short video. The man was talking to his girlfriend or his significant other. I don't know. This is all just what I've heard from comments. But basically, he was on the phone and he said that's how it's going to be. And he took his own life on camera, on Facebook Live. And it was in a pretty graphic way. Okay, I don't want to get into the specifics because that's really, really not the point. So that's tragic, as all, loss of life and taking one's life is always tragic. I don't know his personal situation. I couldn't find much on it, but I also didn't try to dig too hard on it because I felt bad about doing it. Even in the name of research, I didn't want to Google the phrases that I would need. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. I didn't want to have to Google Facebook Live, man does this. I'm trying to avoid the S word because I know it gets flagged by YouTube. Not that I'm like, doing this for popularity, but I also don't want it to get blacklisted or taken down because I feel like what I'm about to say needs to be said. But anyway, to the best of my knowledge, that's what happened. To the best of my knowledge, it is real. I hope it's not. I hope this whole video comes out to be an overreaction. I mean, quote unquote, like on my part. And I hope that it's fake. I really, really do. But as far as I know, it's not. And so if you've seen TikToks, then you know that there's a wide variety of them, of course. But some of the ones, and this is just a little personal beef that I have, right? Some of the ones are literally just like their reaction videos. So like they duet with someone, right? And the other person's video is actually doing something, and they're just sitting there like laughing at it, like the whole time. Or if they disagree, they're like, And like, that's their whole contribution to the video, right? And some of the other ones that I can't stand are people who are like wheezing and just reading like Facebook comments, because the comments really aren't that funny, and I can't help but just think that they're trying to imitate that one video where the guy's like, bruh, look at this dude. You know what I mean? And so I just, like, I can't stand them, and it to me is just scraping the bottom of the barrel as far as effort goes, because you are contributing nothing, and you're just monopolizing, or you're not monopolizing, but you're capitalizing off of someone else's effort, to whatever their idea was or their comedy sketch was, and you're just recreating it and laughing at it and adding nothing to it. But that's a personal beef, right? I'm not reporting these videos. I don't really care. I just scroll past them because I think they're annoying. That being said, how I came across this trend was someone in the background. The background, there was a picture, a still image from the video that I was just talking about, that Facebook Live video, which of course, isn't just up on Facebook anymore, but it is the internet, so you can find it if you look for it. It's a still image seconds before this man took his own life, and it's people doing this. With the caption like, I can't believe I just watched this. Don't look this up. And, of course, in the comments, you can find, everyone's asking, what is this? And everyone's looking it up. And because that's what people do on the internet. And I know that my channel is not big. There are a few people that watch this channel. I'm very grateful for them. So I know I'm not, these creators, if you want to call them that, will probably not see this video. But on the off chance that they do, I would like to ask you to please stop. Please stop making these extremely low effort videos capitalizing on this person's death. Because that's what you're doing, okay? That's what these people are doing. Does that sound like anyone else? Just take a second, think about it. We'll circle back around to that in a second. But you are taking, these people are taking a still image from the last moments of this man's life and posting it on their TikToks for people to see and to look up. You know that people are going to look it up. It doesn't matter if you say don't. And I know, right? Like, I was debating posting this video. I really was, because it's along the same lines, right? Like, I'm talking about this subject and drawing more attention to it, whatever attention may be brought to it through my video. But nevertheless, like, I understand that, but I can't just, I thought about it and I was like, I can't just sit back and watch these fucking people do this shit and not say anything about it. Because the more I think about it, right, you're taking the last moments of this person's life. You're not contributing to the subject at all. These TikTokers, right? Or I say TikTokers, right? Anyone who does this shit are not contributing to the discussion of self-harm prevention, are not contributing to the discussion of mental health. They're posting this awful video, this tragic video. They're posting a still image from it and saying, oh, and that's all you have to say about a man who just took his own life. That's all you have to say, is to take this video, slap your dumbass face on the front of it, and post it to your TikTok for thousands and thousands of people to see. Because some of these videos got like 20,000 views, right? That's a lot. Or at least, I don't know how many views, but 20,000 likes, probably a lot more views than that. If even 10% of those people, let's say 5%, right, of those people go to look up that video. Imagine for a second, put yourself in these shoes, that your mother, father, okay, sister, your significant other, all right, your sibling, your child just took their own life. And suddenly, because of fucking TikTok or whoever, it's a fucking internet zoo. They're like, ooh, can I see? Let me see. Ooh, what's that look like? Oh my God. And the best shit you can find on TikTok regarding your loved ones passing by their own hand. And I'm not trying to like put this shit on different pedestals. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like a tragic accident is one thing, is horrible enough. Truly it is. But that the person did this to themselves and that there was nothing like externally that did this. And they could have been saved if they had, I don't know. But imagine the feeling of a loved one taking their own life. And the best that people can do is go, look at that. Oh my God, I'm traumatized. No, you're fucking not. All right? Because, like, and to TikTok's credit and to the creators over there's credit, I have seen a few people who are like, who don't have this fucking picture in the background. It's just them sitting, wherever they are, and they're like, look, to all the followers, there's this video that's going around that has some extremely triggering content, and you need to be careful because people I haven't personally seen this trend, but people are, starting a video off, that these TikTokers are saying that people are starting these videos off with like pictures of kittens and stuff, and then transition to that Facebook Live video, right? Which is awful, by the way. Like I said, I haven't seen that. I've just seen the fucking people who are like, ugh! And good for them, because people need to know, because people don't seem to understand that triggering, like, I get it, is a bit of a meme word, but we forget, or it's easy to forget, that people actually do get triggered into doing things, whether that's relapsing into drugs or self-harm or whatever, right? It's not just a funny word to throw around. I mean, it is, but it's a real thing as well. And someone who's trying to recover or stop themselves from hurting themselves, or, substance abuse, things like that, or extreme, like I said, extreme self-harm, could be on the up, and then all of a sudden they see one of these videos and it takes them back to that headspace when they may have almost done that, or they seriously considered taking their own life, and they just plummet after that. Like, I've seen it happen, okay? I know it's fucking real. And so good on those TikTokers for putting that warning out there. I'll do that too. Be really careful over the next at least few weeks, because it'll probably only get worse before it gets better. But to those TikTokers that do this shit, you remember how I was talking about someone else? You're fucking Logan Paul now. I hope you understand that. As everyone's, rightfully so, spread their ass cheeks and shit on Logan Paul for doing that video of the guy in that Japanese forest. I know what it's called, but I'm not going to say it. Yeah, you're him. That is exactly what he fucking did. Okay? Use someone else taking their own life for your own gain. That is what you're doing. When you post these videos of your dumbass sitting there like, oh my God, because the thing is, right, people who are suffering from depression and these mental illnesses and all this other stuff, they're not the kind of people. I mean, I'm overgeneralizing here, and I'm not trying to stigmatize and, what is it? I can't think of the word, but I'm not trying to stigmatize people who have depression or the people who are susceptible or at risk for depression and self-harm. I'm not. All right. But the people who are suffering depression and self-harm, okay, I don't mean to make blanket statements, but I just think in general, are not the kind of people who are going to see a video of someone taking their own life and post a fucking video of them overlaying with an image from that video and go, oh. That's not what someone who suffers from this shit does. That's not what someone who sympathizes with this shit does. You understand? So it follows that the people who are doing this shit don't care. They don't care that this guy took his life. They're fucking posting these goddamn videos for the sake of clout and to get people to like and share them. I mean, what else can it be? Because people that, like I say, understand that, don't post it for their friends who also, and other people of the community who suffer from depression, etc. All this other stuff to see, to put them in that fucking headspace. People who have that affect them, don't push it off on everyone else. Generally, I would assume, right? It's just an assumption. So, what the fuck do you... I mean, I know, right? Why am I asking this question? I know. It's because they saw it and they're like, oh my God, let me fucking share this with everyone else. You're using someone taking their own life for your own gain. I'm just like, take a breath for a second. That's what these people are doing. And it's fucking sick. It's fucking disgusting. And they get thousands and thousands of likes. And I'm not coming at TikTok, the company, trying to tell them to rip all these videos down of people with an image overlay. Like, but for Christ's sake, I mean, like, really, I mean, for Christ's sake, how do you fucking justify making a zoo attraction of someone's death, of someone's intentional self-inflicted death? How the fuck do you do that as a human? And the thing is, I know that it might, like, because people rationalize shit, right? It's not, ooh, I see this, I'm going to post it for attention. That may not be a conscious thought, but it's a subconscious thought, you know? Because these people, at least in the videos that I've seen, right? Check the description. What is it? I can't believe I saw this. There's no fucking link to a self-harm prevention site. There's no phone number for self-harm prevention hotlines. There are no connections to any resource at all. So you know they don't care about the person who just lost their life. They don't care about mental health and self-harm, which is fucked up. Okay? Because even, like, I'm not saying that these people are the scum of the earth, right? I think that they are people afflicted by, like, the issue of youth, right? And I get it because I'm young, right? I'm a pretty young person. I'm 22. And so it's easy to see something and want to put it out there for likes. I understand that. Believe me, I do. But for Christ's sake, as a person, you have a responsibility to think. If you have a platform, it's my belief, obviously, it's not a law, but you have a responsibility to look after people. You don't have to, like, you're not personally responsible for all of everything that they do. But if you're going to post a fucking TikTok saying nothing, like in the video itself, saying nothing about prevention, about, you know, resources and help, you could at least put it in the fucking description. That is the least you could fucking do. All right? And again, like, I know the most people people aren't really going to see this video except for the few people that I have that follow my channel closely. To them, I'm very grateful. I would say don't look up the video, but do what you can, I think, to spread a little awareness and check in on people, check in on your friends, even if they look okay. Because, this is just wrong, okay? And I know it's happened before because it's the internet, but there's something about, like, it's happened before. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's happened in the past that was awful, but the shit just hits different when you see it still happening. Okay? I don't know how recent the Facebook Live video itself was, or if it's an older video and people are like just now finding it. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Even if this all turns out to be fake, I mean, I wouldn't be as upset, like, directly, but the principle still stands. And it wouldn't be any different if someone actually did take their own life, if it turns out to be fake, which I don't think it is. All right? So try to spread some awareness. I'm not saying to go ruin these people's lives. Obviously, like, again, most people aren't going to see this video. But the point is that don't be like these people and think about what the fuck you're doing. And I'm not trying to turn this around on my audience. You guys are great, I think. You've been a great help to me. Your comments in my recent videos fucking make my day, all right? But try to spread some awareness. That's all I'm asking. Make sure that even if you have some remote idea that maybe someone's not okay, you don't have to beat them over the head with it, but just reassure them that you're there for them. Because it is it's silent. It can be very silent. The obvious, and I think, one of the most public examples of that would be Chester Bennington, right? And his wife posted, like, this is him like 2 weeks before. They were smiling, having a great time at the beach. And then 2 weeks later, he took his own life, right? So, I mean, in summary, because I don't want to just keep talking in circles, because this video right now is 23 minutes long. The people on TikTok who are, and any social media platform, who are making a fucking circus attraction out of this man taking his own life are fucking acting like terrible people. And I say that to distinguish, because it's like if I'm talking to my friends and they're, upset about something, let's say they get pissed off at something small. I don't tell them you're a bitch. I say you're acting like a bitch, right? And I know that's like a step away from what I'm saying, what this whole video has been about. But I feel that sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. The distinction is important because I don't think these people are evil. Okay, the people that are posting these TikTok, just like I don't think my friends are bitches. But sometimes you act like a bitch. If my friend's like super duper upset about something that is like, inconsequential. You know what I mean? I'm just like, just chill. You know what I mean? So I don't think these people are evil. I think they're acting fucking stupid. And they're not thinking about the consequences of their actions. All right? So I just want that distinction to be clear. I don't think they're evil. I think they're just fucking acting stupid. And not thinking about, and hey, maybe they've never had someone in their lives who was at risk, or that they've known of that was at risk for self-harm, and depression. You know what I mean? And I mean, in a way, good for them, but in another way, because this was on my For You page. This wasn't someone that I followed. This shit just showed up. So if you're going to post something to a public platform where it has the potential to get all these different likes and views, I'm not trying to say that you're responsible for people's actions, right? But you do. I mean, fuck you. You do have a responsibility to post something to say, hey, Not just, okay, don't watch this. You're making a zoo attraction out of someone's death, okay? Out of someone's self-inflicted death. And you should be ashamed of that action. I mean, if anyone who has made one of these videos happens to be watching this, take that shit down. Take that shit down and post a video listing different self-harm, depression, etc. hotlines. If you want to fucking make a difference. If not, if you don't care, which I don't think half of them do, then just take the fucking video down and leave it down. Don't post anything else about that shit. Just take it down and stop. Because what you're doing is putting other people at risk. Serious. Not only are you putting other people at risk, right, of relapsing into self-harm habits, which is terrible enough, but his poor family and anyone who cared about him, whether it was recent or in the past, again, doesn't matter. Because now all of a sudden it's like, hey, this is all over the internet. And what's super popular right now? TikTok. So you fucking know this shit is just going to increase exponentially over the next few days and weeks before it dies off. So his poor fucking family, right, who have to deal, if it's recent, have to deal with this tragic passing and have to deal with a fucking slew of internet tourists that come by and want to see their son, brother, I don't know, dad maybe, his death. That's fucked up. All right? I've done fucked up stuff in the past, and I feel really bad for it. I've never done shit like this. So, to close this video out so it doesn't turn into like a 3-hour long rant of me just being fucking steamed over here. A, if you're a TikToker that posted one of these videos, take that shit down. You don't have the fucking right, okay, to put other people's lives at risk. You don't have that fucking right to be so disinterested in other people's lives that you can't even be bothered to look up a fucking, damn it, I said it again, shit, to look up a self-harm hotline. At least to put that shit in the description to potentially help someone if your fucking stupid ass video manages to lead someone to a place where because I saw the video, I saw the full video. It was on TikTok. Someone posted the link in the comments. So yeah, it's probably taken down by now. I guarantee you 1,000 other pages have it up right now. So even if you're dumbass, you can't even have the respect and the foresight and the care to post a phone number or a link to a prevention website in your stupid ass video that's capitalizing on someone else's tragic death, take that shit down. Okay? I mean, I know. Who am I, right? I'm just a fucking person. All right? But at least I care about other people. In the description of this video, you will find all of what I'm talking about. You will find a phone number for the U.S. Self-harm prevention hotline. You'll find a few websites, okay? Because at least I care, right? And I know that that's like kind of self-serving, but it doesn't matter. If you care that little about people, take your fucking video down and then just leave it be. Then don't fucking say anything about it ever again until you understand what the fuck's going on. If you do feel bad about it, take it down. Post the fucking video. Don't post an apology. Post videos with links and resources. Do that shit if you care. For everyone else, stay safe, okay? Check in on your friends. Educate yourself on these prevention websites, resources, all that shit. Because it can save a life. Really, it can. And it's so terrible. I don't know what this man's personal life was like. I don't know anything about it. And for this discussion, it doesn't matter what he did because, his situation. It matters in that we should learn from it and try to be there for more people. But it doesn't matter in that whatever led him to that extreme should never have been picked up by the internet. And I'm not one to point fingers at the internet and go, ooh, it's the internet's fault. But it is, okay? And it's TikTok. God, this thing's hot. It's TikTok creators' fault, okay? And I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that. Other than that, it's disgraceful, and my heart goes out to his friends and family and any of his loved ones. I hope they don't see this shit. I hope they stay ignorant to it, because the last thing I would want if I lost someone close to me would be a bunch of fucking dumbasses on the internet making a zoo out of it and making a tourist attraction out of it. So that's all I'm going to say on that for now. If anything develops, I guess I'll make a follow-up video, maybe. I don't know. But I know that this kind of hits different from my normal content. And again, I know that it's somewhat hypocritical because I'm making this video and calling more attention to the subject. But again, I just couldn't sit back and just say nothing while all these fucking people acting like idiots on TikTok are posting these videos that are so low effort that contribute nothing to the discussion of prevention. I can't believe I just watched this. Then don't fucking believe it and go on with your day. All right? Shut the fuck up. If all you're going to say is, oh, don't look this video up. Oh. Then just don't believe it and continue on with your day, because you obviously don't care. You just want the picture and you in front of it for clout that you fucking watched it. And that shit's disgusting. All right? That shit's fucked up. And that's all I got to say about that. So if you're still here, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you have opinions or you want to post your own resources, if they're good resources, please drop them in the comments, I guess. I don't even know if that's actually a good idea to suggest. That's probably actually a bad idea. But educate yourself. Be there for people around you. And don't be like these fucking people on TikTok, okay? Don't be like them. Don't take someone else's life for a life is worth more than a few likes, than thousands of likes. It's worth more than that. And it's worth more than your dumbass clout that you're trying to get by fucking posting and trying to get people to pay attention to you. Shit's fucked up. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.